I love you, CZ. But you cannot be the crypto space by yourself. Monopolies don't work long term. Okay?
They don't.
You need competition to force you to be better. Right?
Yeah, that's true.
You could be number one for a long time.
Yeah.
But you only can be number one if your number two and number three is nipping at your heels and competing with you.
Definitely.
And you need to look at what it is that the Biden administration is doing, what the SEC is doing right now, and what the Fed is doing. And they're doing it together.
Yeah.
They don't want Congress to pass a bill. And even if Congress passes a bill, it won't be until after the next election, which is a long time to be under the gun, the regulatory gun by lawsuits, SEC articles, FUD. It wouldn't make sense. How can you grow that way? No. Hey, I know about Coinbase. We could keep Coinbase on the side because I feel like they took over for other people. Let them stay on the side for a second. Coinbase, if you want to come to the Bahamas, I will welcome you. Let's not do a part 2, but I will welcome you. Binance, Binance and Crypto.com, I think is a perfect match. I think they need to sit down in a room, shake hands, get over that little pissing contest that they did back a couple months ago, and get on with business. I think the two of them together, boy, it would do some things. Mind you, I do have a horse in this race because I have over 100,000 crow, and I will see that turn into something. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I have ulterior motives, but I think overall for the space, that's a good thing.
Yeah,
you want guys like me to have money.
Yeah,
I spend money in the real economy.
Yeah, that's true.
You want the new generation to have money. We spend it on education. We spend it on luxury brands, so rich people will get richer. Right? Some Bugattis will be bought.
Eventually.
Maybe I'll pay Andrew Tate's bail.
I get it. You're trying to get me canceled.
Hey! I am a disciple of Kanye West. You can't cancel me! Okay? No, but in all seriousness, I think those two intelligent men need to get into a room together.
Yeah.
And come up with a plan for crypto. Not for their individual business. For the space of crypto. Because everybody else is working together against them.
Yeah.
And then they need to find their safe havens. Because obviously there are countries that are not on the agenda of the Bahamas. Not the Bahamas, the United States of America with this particular administration. And they need to be in those areas and say, okay, let's make ourselves friendly here. Let's do what we need to do. And let's push this thing forward.
And no, this might sound crazy, but I think some of the governments might even start working with certain exchanges against Binance. That might be an option.
That's a really small one, I'm sure, but I don't think. Do it if you know what's good for you. Don't do that because Binance is a Fed within themselves.
Yeah.
So we have two behemoths, two cartels in a way, going up against each other for supremacy, and I don't think it should have been that way. But I think fear ultimately drives people to think that way.
Yeah, because what I've noticed, in crypto versus traditional finance, you could have JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, Morgan Stanley. They can kind of, even though they're all competitors,
right? They
kind of coexist.
Yeah,
they kind of work together. Right? All the CEOs and all, they know each other's numbers. They can call each other if something happens and all that. But with crypto, it's kind of almost like gangs. They're trying to wipe each other out. This is a type of diplomacy between.